Most of you are already familiar with D2L in some way, shape, or form, but today we're going to go through and take a much closer look at all of the features in D2L, both from the student perspective and some from the instructor perspective. So let's start here at the course homepage at the very top with what is called the mini bar. First, you have your actual course title and the ability to go ahead and search for other courses. Then you have some updates and message alerts, along with the ability to click on your name and get to your profile settings, changing settings for notifications, and your account settings. Next is the main navigation area, which will take you to content, discussions, Dropbox, quizzes, checklist, grades. Then you can also click on more tools, which will get you to areas like the class list and also Cougar Mail. On the home page, you also have quick access to things like course updates, which notify students of discussion posts, when items are due, when feedback is ready from the instructor, and from the instructor point of view, you're able to see when you have Dropbox assignments turned in and when you have discussion posts that you have not read. Under that is Central Time, which helps remind students when assignments are due, because no matter where they are in the world, the assignments are due on Central Time. We have library resources that students can get to. There's also a course banner, which helps give the course some personality and style. And underneath that is the news area, where you are able to give news and announcements to students all throughout the session. So now let's take a closer look at the content area. In the content area, the typical course is set up with weekly modules. So as you can see in this course, we have week 1, week 2, all the way through week 8, with all of the reading assignments, Dropbox assignments listed within those weeks. So for example, if we went into week 7, you would see that we start with the overview, where we've also added a video that works well to get a conversation started for the week. Then we can use the navigation bars within the pages to move on to the readings and assignments. And then we often have supplemental materials, which is extra media that helps take the students a little bit further into the topic and engage more deeply with the subject matter. There are also more general resources, such as the plagiarism tutorial. This tutorial was created in order to be proactive about plagiarism rather than reactive, taking students through understanding academic dishonesty and defining plagiarism, showing them how to give proper quotations, how to paraphrase and summarize, and even how to cite their works properly. This is a very good tool that can be used in any class at any time. The plagiarism tutorial can also be coupled with the plagiarism tutorial quiz. Requirements can be made so that students have to complete the quiz before they can access other parts of the course, thereby ensuring that students have gone through the tutorial and have understood it properly. Next, let's take a look at discussions. Discussions are, of course, the heart of any online course, where all students are able to share their ideas. Discussions are organized by weekly forums and then topics. Each topic then has a number of threads that can be started by any student. Discussions are organized with topics taking place within each weekly forum. Each student's original post creates a new thread in which we are able to see all of the replies from other students. Overall, discussions are the place where most interaction takes place between students and also with the faculty and the students. Now let's take a look at the Dropbox. The Dropbox is set up with simple folders for students to upload their papers. The Dropbox is set up simply as a series of folders where students can turn in their work. Then, once it's graded, they are able to view their feedback. This can take place in the form of a scoring guide or rubric, and also written feedback along with their final grade. Another thing to note is our integration with Turnitin and GradeMark. First, students are able to view their full Turnitin plagiarism detection report so they can see what areas of their paper might match another resource. D2L is also integrated with GradeMark, which is not only a great way for instructors to be able to give feedback directly on a student's paper, but it's also an incredible tool for students to be able to understand what they need to improve in their writing. The quizzes area of D2L also allows for any type of quizzing and assessments to take place within the course. Images can be integrated, multiple choice questions can be used, multiple select, as well as short answer and essay questions. The checklist is a great tool for students. It's a place where they can go through and see not only what assignments they have and when they're due, but they are able to check them off when those assignments are completed. The class list is just that. It's a list of everyone who is in the class. But the great thing about it is it allows you to directly email anyone from the class list. From the instructor perspective, the class list is also very useful for viewing the progress of your students. From the instructor's perspective, the class list is a great way for you to view the progress of all of your students. You're able to, at a glance, be able to see the student's current grade and how they are progressing through all of the content within the course. In addition, you can drill down into specific sections of D2L to be able to see exactly what students are doing. For example, we could look at discussions and see that for week 1, the student has read 4 posts, they've created 1 thread, and replied to 2 posts. So you're able to get very specific information about how students are progressing through each part of the course. In the grades area, students are able to see their point total, their percentage grade, as well as individual and overall feedback for all assignments throughout the duration of the course. Overall, D2L is a very powerful learning environment, not only for students, but for instructors as well, providing a number of tools that allow you to reach your goals and be successful.